Fire alarm review number 15. That's right. So, you are already staring at the box, and you can tell it's a Wheelock box, and you might already know what this device is. It's an electronic strobe horn. Yeah, horn strobe. 24 volts at 0.035 amps. That's the part number or date or part code or whatever you want to call it. 1 quantity. The model is a Wheelock EHS-EL1. Made in February 18th, 1992. Yeah. You've seen this device in the past two mini tests I've done, so I'm going to do a review about it. Which I think I mentioned I was going to do a review about this. So, and if I have enough time, maybe I'll be able to get the test part of this. If not, then I might have to do that tomorrow. That is because it's actually kind of late. So, yeah, or I'll make a short test of this because I actually have done this test before on this device in the 2 mini tests. So here it is in its original bag. Which did come with this. This thing was new in box, as you can tell, and there's actually 2 available right now. I think I got from the seller. So yeah, here it is. Brand new non-ADA strobe. As you can see, I already put the screws in here like I've done with my AES and my EHS-EL1, which this is the 4-inch back box version to this, or the 4-inch, the square version, which some would know this kind of design would be used on the MT4, and then the EHS-DL1 was a more rounded out model. You might know what I mean, but I'm not going to bring it out because, you know. The back's pretty much the same, however, to the EHS-DL1. And you can see 24 volts, 1.5 candela, or 0.5 candela, which, as you know, the strobe is not bright at all. It is non-ADA. So, yeah. Makes sense why these would get discontinued later on. This is a 2-wire device, and it still has a capacitor. Oh man, I think this is a capacitor. I'm not sure. But this is necessary to be on there. So, you see a circuit board, which was actually made in 1991, surprisingly, even though I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 1991, because even though that's covering it, I doubt this is from 81, because that'd be way too old, honestly, for this device. Electronic horns were not made in 81, by the way. So yeah, there's 3 wires here, WP1, WP2, and WP3, which all run to the strobe. This is hence why it's 2-wire as opposed to 4-wire, which means it does strobe skip. However, I might be wrong, but I don't think this draws as much power as the 7002T when it comes to the strobe skipping, so it's not as noticeable as some. But I definitely can tell that there's some strobe skipping, for sure. But it's not as bad. So, see what else is in the box. We got the manual, which this I actually kind of introduced in mini test, the last mini test, 63. And then there's more in here, which I'm going to get into, which is just mounting screws. 2 pairs of them, that is. 2 sets, I guess. So, yeah. You get this brand new in box, and that's it. I can prove it. I apologize for the pretty bad lighting, but I'm just going to say it right now. There's nothing else in there. See? Shake it pretty vigorously. I'll put these back in there. And let me give you a look at the manual, and then I'll do a little more stuff about this. There. I usually do this in the fire alarm reviews. Actually, this is the last page. So page 1 by 1. So this would actually be page 1 technically, even though it's kind of combined. So sheet 1 of 4. Like I said, actually I haven't said. If you want to read more about this, you can pause the screen. Here are the specifications. Now, I got into this in mini test 63. Yeah. The highest decibel rating this can get is 103, and that's pretty darn loud. Also noticing right now, or earlier, it doesn't mention anything about the AES device, even though this was made in the same year as that. I have the manual for that too, and I might have shown it in the mini test that I did about, fire alarm review I did about this. Maybe I'm wrong. There. More stuff. And then about the lenses. I'm sorry, strobe. Flip it over. I'll try not to make this 10 minutes. I'll actually try to make sure this doesn't get too long. About the back boxes. And yeah, they actually do show that you can put it on a flush mount plate, which I did do, by the way, in mini test 63. That's the size of conductor. Yeah, not sure what exactly that's saying. And then here's more info about the strobe. That was page 3. Okay. They did it kind of interesting. By the way, the 15 candela model strobes, I'm pretty sure they're mentioning is the WH model strobes. WS is 1.5, WH is 15 candela, which is pretty interesting. I might have mentioned that before, however. Here's some more wiring stuff in 2 figures. Oh, 3 figures, my bad. And that's it, so. And yeah, I showed that page. Hopefully. Not, oops, it wasn't really. I don't know. Yeah, this device is very loud, as I have mentioned. And, I guess I'll get into rarity at the end. So I think we're actually all ready to test it out, because I think that's pretty much it. So let's begin. Oh, one last thing. It'll probably be a short one because, like I mentioned, I've kind of done this device before. It's late right now, and you know. All right, let's go. All right, so now we're on to the testing portion of this, and I put it on my SFP-R back box. Oh gosh. SBB-R back box, my bad. And yeah. So, this will be quick. So if you're ready, this is very loud. In 3, 2, 1. Gosh. I'm trying to make it a little less raspy as it sounds. I'll try to do that now. Just there. Alright. Let me try that again. Just a quick one. This is like, here we go, real quickly. Good enough. I actually didn't intentionally try to do that. I just accidentally took it out, so. Yeah. Like I said, I've done multiple tests of this, and I didn't want to run it too long because I told you it's late, so I'm sorry. Check out the other 2 mini tests I've done of this device if you're so picky about seeing it, hearing it sound off a bit more, so. Yeah. Sorry. This is going to be the end of mini test. Oh gosh. I'm having a lot of brain moments right now. Please mind me. Fire alarm review number 15. So, yeah. So, I know this looks very weird. on the SFP- without the SFP-R trim plate, if I really want to say that, on my SBB-R back box. That's what this is. So, yeah. Let's get on to the rarity scale, because that's the next one. So again, I've mentioned this multiple amounts of times. 1 is extremely common. Special Classic, for example. Or Special or Advanced, I guess. And then 5 is, like, extremely rare. Like my 10123-1 or the Gamel M69. Man, I wish I had that pulsation. This is going to go on a 3 to 3.5. So it's fairly uncommon because it's discontinued, but it's not really rare. I might just say 3.5 for the fact that's close to being rare as it is. These things are not common though. The AES I got, however, that one's much rarer than this. That one's definitely a 4 to 4.5. AESs are the 4-tone versions, as you probably already know if you've seen my AES as it is. So yeah, this isn't terribly rare, but it's rare. Or very uncommon to say. Oh man, this thing does not want to... This thing won't... There we go, sorry. Okay. Also, to prove that I was trying to say the model number right, it's really hard to see. There we go. SBB, or just SBB-R because it's red. That's what the -R means. So, yeah. Would I recommend this device? That's actually something I haven't done in a while. I would. Just be careful with these devices. I think I've mentioned this before. These devices are very fragile, unfortunately. That could be why they got discontinued. I think they got discontinued in favor for the MT, which got introduced in 1993, and these I think got discontinued in 94 or 95. I'm pretty sure. Now, that could have been either because of what I'm mentioning. These things are very fragile. They're extremely loud, like way more than standards say these days. Or, yeah, probably my best guess would be the MT because it was multi-tone, and I guess it was a bit better than this, of course. But I don't know. I mean, I do know they made the WM version of these and such, but you know, that's what happens. If you know why these got discontinued, by the way, leave it in the comments. Maybe you know a bit more about this than I do. So, yeah, that's going to be it for Violon Review number 15. Wheelock EHS-EL1. Thanks for watching.